think that a drug as common as acetaminophen could be a killer. Well, most of us take it for a headache or everyday aches and pains, never imagining that it could actually be fatal. So it was stunning yesterday when a report linked acetaminophen to rare but fatal skin issues. Well, Dr. Devi is an assistant professor at NYU School of Medicine, and she joins us now. Dr. Devi, great to see you. Should people actually be worried about this report?
Well, I don't think they should necessarily change what they're doing or get worried, but they need to be aware about potential side effects. So the most important thing is that if you do use acetaminophen or even other medications like ibuprofen or certain antibiotics, if you develop signs of a rash and fever, you do want to get checked out. So typically with these types of reactions, people get the rash on their body, on the skin, but they can also have problems in the mouth or in the eyes. Those are other areas that can get irritation. And in the mouth, they may develop ulcers, kind of like cold sores. And those actually can progress, and it can actually be deadly. So the thing is, most important thing to remember is that this is very rare, but if you do develop those signs and symptoms, you do want to get checked out immediately.
Well, let me ask you this. Are there a lot of everyday drugs that have potentially serious, perhaps even fatal reactions for some people?
Yeah, so the thing about any type of medication, Anna, is that at a certain dose, it can work like a medication and improve people's health. At other doses, it can be dangerous. It can turn into a poison. So it's up to doctors, scientists, the FDA or other agencies and pharmaceutical companies to help us figure out what doses are safe and what doses are more dangerous. But every medication has potential to cause harm or potential side effects. And at the same time, if you avoid all medications, that also has a risk as well, because there are dangers to avoiding any type of treatment as well.
Dr. Devi, let's turn to another subject now. The FDA yesterday approved a rule specifying how little gluten can be contained in actually gluten-free foods. I think it's something like fewer than 20 parts per million. How helpful will this be for people who suffer celiac disease or are gluten intolerant?
Well, it's very important because gluten is found in so many foods. So it's found in pastas, it's found in breads, pancakes, a lot of the foods that we like to eat. Now, certain people can have a reaction when they have those foods. So as the food travels through their digestive system, their body has an abnormal response. So it mistakes the gluten for bacteria or viruses and has a reaction against it. It can damage the body. So if people with those types of conditions, celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, know what foods actually have gluten and which ones don't, they can actually act with more confidence and they can improve their health. They can avoid those types of reactions and symptoms.
All right, Dr. Devi, as always, good to see you. We appreciate that insight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.